What is up, everyone? It's Alex. Time for another motorcycle review, and today we are going to do the brand spanking new, just released, just got my hands on one, 2020 Suzuki Katana. Okay, I have gotten a chance to ride this thing. It's kind of misting out here right now, but it's okay because you guys are worth it. I love you. So I'm just going to shoot this video in the kind of misty, rainy weather, okay? I got a chance to ride this thing a little bit before it was misting, put a couple miles on it. This is kind of like a first impressions, first ride, honest review of my first ride kind of situation. Here we go. Okay, super basics real quick. What do we got here? We have a 2020 Suzuki Katana. This is a 1000cc inline 4 water-cooled motorcycle. Dual front disc brakes, disc rear brake, anti-lock brakes, sporty inverted forks in the front, great big old sporty monoshock in the back, sticky tires like you would expect on any kind of a sports series motorcycle. Interesting styling choices. We have a combination of cutting edge futuristic going on, and then we've got like some 80s throwback original Katana nostalgia going on here. Chain drive in keeping with the spirit of pretty much all Japanese sport motorcycles. Single kind of modern take on a banana seat, so you've got a single cutout seat with a raised portion for passenger, but it is a single seat design. Everything is digital: speed, tack, gear position, traction control indicators, everything's all digital on it. As you would expect from any Japanese four-cylinder, it purrs like a kitten. Fairly quiet stock. You got just a little bit of a throaty rumble to the exhaust note, but I mean, it's a smooth motorcycle. The thing does come with traction control, like I already mentioned, ABS, so it does come with kind of what we have expected from high-end standard electronic features for powerful sport bikes in the modern era. So I did ride the thing. It handles really well, has plenty of power, it's very, very smooth, and it actually does feel a lot lighter than it looks and lighter than I was expecting. So again, plenty of power, very, very nice handling, very, very smooth motor, and it is very light for what I was expecting. That being said, now I have to get into what I think about it. What the hell, Suzuki? Okay, pluses. This thing is an enjoyable, powerful, smooth, nice handling motorcycle, but we've come to expect that from modern Japanese sport bikes, haven't we? If a Japanese company these days put out a sport bike that wasn't smooth and didn't handle good and didn't have plenty of power, we would all think they'd gone crazy, right? So we expect those things from a modern Japanese sport bike. So here's what's happened here. I think Suzuki has, and this is a first impressions, okay, so not too much hatred. I'll do a more in-depth review later after I've spent more time with it, but first impressions, Suzuki's missed the mark, man. They have put out basically what is a redesigned GSX1000S with new styling on it and renamed it the Katana to try to recapture some nostalgia of old. The original Katana, though, was supposed to be the inexpensive everyman's sport bike. It was a downgraded, detuned version of a GSX-R that more people could afford for less money, okay? What they've done with this is they've taken a GSX1000 motor, updated everything, and put kind of half nostalgic styling on it. So you've got kind of like an 80s front end to kind of give people that nostalgic throwback, and then kind of a futuristic rear end on it. Most of the people that I've talked to so far have the opinion that the thing is kind of unattractive. So we've taken an old name, put it on a new motorcycle that's a redesign of a recent motorcycle. We've given it styling that's very polarizing at best. Most people don't like it, some people like it, but most people don't like it. And then we took what made the original Katana sell so well, which was a low price, and we completely did away with that and made this thing $13,500 in the US. So I'm being as positive as I can, guys. It does ride good. I was surprised at how well it handled, very smooth, and it felt very light for what I was expecting. But I think for being a new re-release of the Katana and trying to reinvigorate Suzuki's US sales, they've completely missed the mark. You've made a very weird looking polarizing styled motorcycle that's also on the expensive end at $13,500 US, and you haven't really given anybody anything crazy new and exciting or anything to buy it. If this thing was less than 10 grand, there you go, now you've hit something. They missed the styling, they made it too expensive. It does ride good, but it should. It's a Japanese motorcycle, it should ride good. So that's my thoughts on it, guys. I'm Alex, peace.